Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. Today I'm going to put the curry goat over peas and rice. So I'm taking my stock here. I'm going to pour it in. That should be strong enough. I'll add more. And I have 2 cups of yellow split peas that I picked through and all. Now you can use green or red. I'm making a very simple one. You can boil the water and then add them or add them now. Alright, now that's 2 cups. Mine is about 5. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now we're going to bring this to a boil. I'm going to be adding salt to it, don't worry. This is stock that I'm using. I had some in the refrigerator. Don't ask me which one because I never remember. And I'm using my salt mixture. I'm going to cook these, bring them to a boil, then I'll turn them down to simmer. And when they're just about done, but not quite, I'm going to be adding 2 cups of rice. And I'm using parboiled rice. I'm not overly fond of white rice unless I'm making rice pudding. And that's what we'll be mixing up, and I'll show you how I do it. But first I've got to bring this to a boil, and I'm going to simmer it to a point of being done. And then we'll add the rice because you don't want the peas to be mushy. At the same time, you don't want the rice hard. You want them both cooked together. So I usually cook the peas and rice until they're just about halfway cooked, and that's when I add the rice to these. Okay, but anyway, we'll go through the steps together, and let's pray I get this right. Okay, the peas are half done. I tasted them, and I know they'll be done soon, so I'm going to put in 2 cups of parboiled rice. As well as add the rest of my stock here if I'm going to need it. Any more will be water added to it. Let it continue simmering. Check it periodically. You might have to add some more water to it. I'm not sure. You sort of have to play it by ear at this point. If there's enough fluid, they'll cook and there'll be no fluid in it. If they're not quite done, you'll add very little at a time and just cook it till you get everything done. So that's what I'll be doing. A side note, I made mango chutney. Now the reason they use mango chutney is it's sweet. So you have the vegetables who have their regular flavor and the peas and rice will have theirs, but because the curry's hot, they serve something sweet next to it to cut that heat. Now, some families, I never got this recipe, this isn't hot enough for them, the curry. They want it hotter still, and they put a hot sauce on top of it. I can't, okay, I just can't. And another thing is they usually serve ginger beer with it. All of this cuts down on that heat of the curry because they made their curries very, very hot. But I'm sure some people use sodas in place of it. But this is my last mango chutney. but I just found a whole bunch in my cookbooks, so I might be making different ones. But this is made up of fruits, and they're sweetened, very sweet, and this will help cut that heat. So when they eat the curry, they have this alongside at the same time. Take a little bit and put it with the curry, and then the heat doesn't get them as much. Just letting you know what the chutneys are used for. Okay, all the liquid is gone, and the peas and rice are not done cooking, so I'm just going to add a little more water and let it continue cooking. And we'll see if it'll be done when we finish with that. Okay, the curry is totally done, and here it is. It tastes delicious, by the way. Now we're just waiting for the peas and rice. And here are the plantains. Now plantains are easy to do. You need water, and you cut them up large or small, however you want, and you just add some salt to the water, and that's it. And then you cook them until done. Here it is. And it's dry by doing that. So remember, if you're cooking split peas, only cook them halfway. And then add your rice. And what you don't want to do is drown it in a lot of water. And you saw how I used the stock first. I mean, other stock. I'll show you how it looks. It's really nice. You just don't have to serve curries over this peas and rice. I have made gravies. I've served chicken jerky over it. I have served gravies. I've served it as a side dish. I don't want to burn my hands. So this is a dish, because it is peas and rice, it is an extra protein, and then I added stock into it, which adds more value to it, you see? And so there's different ways of making rice, and peas and rice, but anyway, here's how it looks. That's it. So take care. Bye-bye.